5'16", number 10, Callie McDermott. And at forward, a 5'17", number 13, Callie Lurd. The assistant coaches for the Bulldogs are Nikki Chopso and Brianne Lucas. The head coach, Maxine Unfruder. And now, introducing the starting lineup for your team, Area Titans. And one guard, a 5'4" senior, number 2, Naya Weber. And another guard, a 5'5" senior, number 3, Hayden West. At forward, a 5'11" senior, number 10, Nora Grant. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 11, Ellie Cleaver. And at the other guard, a 6'1" senior, number 23, Katie Bazika. Assistant coach of the Titans.
There are your Titans starters and your Bulldog starters. Nelson, Peter Ryan, Zenz, McDermott, Lurs. For the Bulldogs, for the Titans, Weber, West, Grant, Clayburgh, and Katie Bazika. We didn't have audio for the opening the pregame, so we're going to kind of fill you in a little bit here. The 11th meeting all time against the Titans and the Bulldogs. The Titans lead this one 7-3. The Bulldogs won the first 2, and it's been all Titans since then. 5 wins in a row for the Titans. That means Coach Shorsman is 5-0 against these Madison Bulldogs. Titans coming off a tough loss the other night at the Pentagon, double overtime loss against Sioux Falls Christian, so you don't know they want to start this one first. No, the Titans won the jump. I was going to say that's the first jump Katie's lost all year. But Bazika wins the jump down low. Mara Grant. We've seen these Titans start so fast this year.
Yep.
You know they want to do that tonight. Wash the taste of Tuesday night.
Yep, look for Mara to be aggressive from the get-go.
Steal by Bazika. She's got West.
Nice.
Fakes, no good. Lays it up. Pump fake to West. Drew the defender off. Bazika, her first 2 of the night so far. She's averaging 24 points a game for the Titans. She's a D1 commit to the South Dakota State Jackrabbits. You'll see Nelson right here. She's a D1 commit for volleyball to the USD Coyotes. And it's Nelson on Bazika, no good. Nelson misses. Rebound, Mara Grant. Second all-time leading rebounder for the Titans is Grant. Bazika's the first. Bazika also leads the Titans all-time in points and block shots. She set that block shot record her freshman year. Great kick out into the corner to West. She sees Bazika. Bazika gets it back into Grant. Grant using her strength down low underneath. Her 4th point, 6-0. Titans 1 minute into this one.
We got a little height advantage, too, so we got to take advantage of it.
Out of bounds. Ellie Clayburgh forcing Audrey Nelson to go out of bounds. Timeout, Madison.
One thing that Mara Grant wants to improve on that was a fluke from Tuesday night was her free throw shooting, so look for Mara Grant to hit some more free throws tonight.
Absolutely. Hey, we said pregame, the Titans welcome in for the 11th time in this rivalry. Madison Bulldogs. The Bulldogs come into this one 1-10. They sit 6 out of 8 teams in Region 3A, 56 out of the 65 teams in Class A Power rankings. Madison started the year losing their first 9. They picked up a win on Monday at home versus 1-9 Baltic, 54-38. They were back on the road the next night in Flandreau. They lost that one 71-29. And now they are here tonight. 3 games in 1 week for this Bulldog team. 3 games in 4 days.
Yep.
And they average 31 a night. They give up 55 a game on defense. The 31 that they average, that's the 3rd fewest points scored in Class A. Well, the 51 they give up is the 13th most in the class.
Okay.
Coached by Maxine Unterbrunner in her 2nd year as a head coach, 26th year as a basketball coach in Madison. Her record in her 2 years here as a head coach, 5-25. On the other side, Coach Adam Shorsman, his 6th year, the Titans' all-time winningest coach. He's got 75 wins. He's guided these Titans to 2 SODAC 16 appearances. Titans have never made it in their 21 years to a state AA tournament. Hoping to change that this year.
Yes.
And so far tonight, Grant's got 4. Bazika's got 2. Those are the Titans' 2 leading scorers. Here's Bazika outside. In and out. No good. Rebound, Grant. She's going to go back up.
Nice.
Good. Basket good. Her 6th point already. We saw Katie splash a beautiful 3 at the end of first half at the Pentagon.
Yep, that was pretty.
A drawn up play by Shorsman. She went in and hit an NBA range 3. Just had a beautiful rotation on it. And nothing but net.
Yep.
Titans 8-0 lead here. talked to Coach Bindi, assistant Coach Bindi, a little bit before the game, and he said everything was okay after the loss.
Good.
They were positive.
Yep.
Steal there, probably by Grant. Recovery by West. Here comes Hayden West, left-hand dribble, middle of the court. Over to Clayberg, into Weber in the corner, back to Clayberg. She'll dribble around, switch directions. West finds Vasika, no hesitation three.
Ooh.
Just off the front of the rim by her, no good. Rebound, the 6-foot senior, Audrey Nelson, the middle hitter on the volleyball court. She almost throws it away, but I think Katie Vasika tried to hit it off of Caden Zenz, the 5'2" senior, but she missed, so out of bounds. Bulldogs keep it, looking for their first basket. Just 2:15 into this one.
Looks like Coach Shorsman wants a little bit pressure defense tonight.
Nelson, no hesitation three off the backboard, and then West can't corral it, out of bounds. The Bulldogs get a new shot clock. Kind of surprised to see Nelson take that, but Coach Underbrunner told us she leads the team in basically every statistical category for them.
They run this play forward with this one.
Deep three, that was by Lurs, no good. Rebound.
Watch that on tape against Baltic. They
Weber.
ran that. She knocked it down early in the second quarter of last game.
Thrown away, stolen by Ella Peter Ryans over and back, and she goes, I didn't mean to do that. What's the over and back call?
The ball has to be, you have to be established in the front court, and then if you're not established and you go back over, then it's a turnover.
Yeah, both feet. You have to establish both feet. So if you get one across and then you go back, that's not over and back.
Nope.
So you have to establish both feet and then cross that
There you
line
go, hit
again,
that.
even with just 1 foot. Corner three by West, no good. Rebound by Callie McDermott, one of 5 senior starters on this team. Ball tipped away by Vasika versus Nelson. Bulldogs will keep it. Bulldogs are tired. 3 games in 4 days. I don't know if that was scheduled, if it was because of
It looked like it was. It didn't
Snow
look like they
makeup.
had. I don't know. They might have had one makeup, but it looked like it was on the schedule.
Titan boys, when we speak of makeups, are playing tonight
They are playing tonight.
up in Watertown.
Ooh, a deep.
Three by Lures off the front of the rim, then off of the hands of Ellie Clayberg. The rebound by number 5, Caden Zenz, kicks it out to Lures. Into Nelson, and now driving is Peter Ryans. She tiptoes the line, doesn't go out of bounds.
Oh, now she's
Traveling. Going to be the call on Zenz, a turnover. For a long possession there for the Madison Bulldogs.
It was. No, our boys left early this morning and made it to Aberdeen.
What's early to you?
Well, okay, 11 o'clock is when they left.
Boy, that's early. West, wire pass tipped away, recovered by West. West kicks it out on the wing. Here's Vasika, she'll drive. Pull up 8-footer.
There we
go. Pull up jumper, 10-0 Titans halfway through the first quarter. Titans employ kind of a loose 2-2-1 press here. Now it's a trap.
Nice trap. Go get it,
That's going to be over and back. It's going to be picked up by Vasika. She'll just coast in, lay that one in. She's not going to miss one of those.
No.
6 for Vasika, 6 for Grant. 12-0 Titans, another turnover. And
she kind of jumped. She
got
ahead of herself on that one.
Not look like she's having fun tonight.
No, she looks. No.
We're going to do, here's that hockey change. 5 in, 5 out that you talked about.
I did.
Number 34, Tanea John. Number 14, Lydia Nelson. She's a sophomore. John is a junior. Number 33, Jaya Ingalls, an 8th grader, 5'6", 8th grader. We have number 12, Lindsay King, 5'5", junior. And the last one is number 21, Ellie Ostis, a 5'8" junior. So 5 in, 5 out. Coach Decker used to do that here for the Titans.
Nah, he did.
Clayberg, corner three. Nothing but net. The assist by Vasika.
See, Coach Decker used to do that when Ellie's sister, Sydney, played for the Titans.
Almost stolen. Vasika hits the ground. Shot up, no good. Rebound, knocked around. Vasika comes away with it. The shot was no good by John, the 5'11" junior. Here comes Clayberg. Skip pass up the court into the corner.
Oh.
Mara Grant, the dream shake, gets the foul.
Yes.
Basket good. Grant, 8 points already, 17-0 Titans.
I thought she was going to go the other way, and then she did that dream shake and made the basket.
You know, and she's so good at that, and we've talked numerous times about that, about pump fakes in the post, girls, high school basketball players, and it works almost every time.
It does
for
work
her.
every
She can
time.
shake people loose.
That's right.
Free throw, no good. Rebound, Vasika puts it up with the right hand, no good. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Bulldogs by number 14, Lydia Nelson. So Titans getting a second life, maybe looking at getting a 5-point or 4-point possession. 5-point. Vasika from the corner. Off the front of the rim. No good. Nice rebound there. Fighting for it by Panea John. And the steal by Clayburg. She's got West up if she wants her. She will. Sit out to. This is West. That was Weber. They both have pink shoes. One wears 2, one wears 3. Corner 3. Good. Maya Weber.
Actually, that was Katie Vasika. They got the steal on that one.
Okay.
Knocked it to Ellie Clayburg.
Good call. I just saw the tail end of it, and I saw Clayburg pick it up. And 5 back in. The starters back in. Nelson, Peter Ryan, Zenz, McDermott, and Lures.
Thanks for Al West for catching the gum and all the fun stuff up on the scores table.
And we talk about that because we both do stats.
We do.
Something we do. It's kind of fun. But
it is.
When you get a steal, the person that tips it,
I give that to them.
that's the steal. It's
That's
not the person that recovers
not the person that has
and
it.
it's
No.
same with the rebound. If you tip a rebound to someone and they catch that tip, you get it to the person that tipped it.
Exactly. There you go, Mara.
Mara Grant down low, too much, too strong, 22-0, 2:40 to play first quarter. This is Nelson. Gets it up to Lures. And
She traveled
another
up.
turnover.
Nice defense
That's
by Ellie.
got to be 7 or 8 already.
Yep.
And
Ellie
I think Madison's only got about 2 shots.
Yes, but Ellie was right in the right position, and she tried to get around Ellie and just used took too many steps.
Here's Vasika, top of the key.
There we
Pulls
go,
up,
get in
shoots
there.
a three-pointer off the front of the rim. No good.
Nice.
Rebound again by Mara Grant. Second leading rebounder in Titan history.
Oh, and the bank's open.
This is Maya Weber, and she smiles. She banked it in.
The bank is open.
I think she called it. Steal, Ellie Clayburg. She's got players, throws it up
There we go.
left-handed layup after the steal by Clayburg, 27-0, 6 minutes in, and we've seen these starts before.
Yes.
3 of the first 4 games that we played outside of Dakota Valley were like this after the first quarter. Titans led by somewhere around 25-6 at the end of each first quarter. No good. The rebound by Callie McDermott. They're going to call, I think, Grant.
Grant was out of position, and then she kind of reached in. By the way, I want to say hi to Twyla tonight again.
You just did.
I did.
Hi, Twyla. You found out what town she lives in Iowa yet?
I did not. I should ask Heidi, huh?
1:51 to go, 27-0. This match is, I've never seen a start like this in Titan girls basketball. Blocked by Vasika. We told you she's the career blocked. And then Audrey Nelson picks up a frustration foul all the way down at the end of the court. And like you said, she just does not seem happy tonight. The boys, I remember, played duel one time, and it was 44-0 with about a minute to go until halftime, and duel scored.
Yes,
to make
44-2.
There's Grant, turns around, no good. Rebound, Carly Lures, senior starter, now knocked away by Grant. She smartly just lets it go. No reason to dive into the stands. She had 8 steals in a game earlier this year, did Mara Grant. And then I think the game before that she had 6.
She had, didn't she tie it with 9?
Or was it 9?
Yeah, it was 9.
I'm surprised you're listening. You're on your phone over there.
Well, no, I'm doing some research.
Almost a travel by Nelson. You heard someone in the crowd yell it. And then she missed everything. The rebound for the Titans, and then the foul is going to be on number 13, Carly Lures. Her first. Oh, they called that on Mara.
Ooh, they did. Okay.
That's kind of the calls you see sometimes when one team has 27 and the other call has 0. They're kind of even it up a little bit. Primgar, Iowa. Oh, yeah, that's over there, by it's in the Laverne, the Lamar's area,
okay.
Right?
Yep.
No, I don't know where
Oh,
that's
geez, you're making me look bad. Dave, quit making me look bad.
On the wing, under a minute to go. Vasika drives, throws it up right-handed, basket good, 29-0. And now we've got the Hammer, Reese Hammerquist into the game, number 13 for the Titans. She is the first off the bench tonight. This is Peter Ryans on the wing. Steal by West, number 3. The senior, up and in, basket good. Hayden West, her first points of the game. Weber has 6. Grant has 6. Vasika has 8 for the Titans. 3-pointer off the back of the rim. Les wanted that to go in. Rebound.
No,
Vasika.
I didn't.
It did look like it was good.
It looked like it was good.
And you know how I'm a stickler for a nice rotation.
There we
on
go.
shots.
Get in. Oh no, Reese, shoot the ball.
No, she's going to pass it out to the Weber! The hot hand. The Titans 9 first quarter points for Weber. And the heave. Almost good. 34-0 after the first quarter. And we said, game at the Pentagon, Titans probably want to get that taste out of their mouth. And share a little bit about the pregame now that we've got a little bit of time here. Coach Adam Shoresman, a Mitchell, South Dakota native, he brings his Titans into this one. Record 9-2, that matches the best start ever in Titans history. The 2019-2020 team started the year 9-2 as well. They won the next game to start 10-2, and then they lost 65-64 to the Hamlin Chargers, so they went to 10-3. So this would equal the best start in Titan history tonight if the Titans can hang on. That team, 2019-2020, they went on to post the all-time best school record, 17-6, made it all the way to the SODAC 16. They fell by Red Cloud by 19. And so, if you don't know much about Titan girls basketball, you've heard that right. Titans have never been to state. They've gone to 2 SODAC 16s. They lost them both. One to Red Cloud and the other one to
Wagner.
Dakota Valley.
Played Wagner. Last year we played Wagner. In the
2 years ago we lost it.
We've been to 3.
You're right. 3.
We've been to 3. My goodness.
Why was it? 3 years ago we got upset and didn't make it to
Yes.
SODAC 16. But other than that,
Yes.
3 of the last 4 years.
3 of the
gone to
last 4
SODAC
years.
16. And these Titans and Adam Shoresman, his 6th year, 75 wins, the most of any Titan head coach for girls basketball, hoping to change that this year. The Titans currently 3rd place in a strong Region 4A. And overall, the Titans sit 14th out of the 65-team Class A.
Well,
14th in power points. They score 62 a night. They give up 45. The 62 that they score a night, that's the 4th most in Class A. And if you consider that 4 of their 11 games had a running clock, they can score the basketball.
it's not going to end like this because we have the whole month of February. But right now, if we were to get to the SODAC 16, it looked like Sioux Falls Christian would be our opponent, which I would be fine with.
Yeah.
By the way, I have a score from up north.
Masika, no foul in the shot, but they're going to say Madison fouled Anna Bindi. Nope, they say Anna Bindi fouled. So.
Do you want a boys score?
Yeah,
okay.
Absolutely.
The Eagles 13, the Titans 11 after the first quarter.
Okay. I was hoping you were going to trick me
no,
and say
I
like
didn't.
Titans 20. But
that was bad news that I got.
Almost another steal by West.
Because the sad thing is I can watch the game, but they don't have any scoreboard down there, so I have to use my resources to get the score from up there.
Number 4, J.C. Babb into the game for the Titans, a 5'3" sophomore. Another turnover by the Bulldogs. Number 5, Anna Bindi into the game, 5'7", also a sophomore. Anna's mom played at the USD Coyotes for some reason. Anybody would go there.
Yeah, I know.
Vasika brings it up, left-hand dribble, top of the key now. Gets it into Grant. Grant's going to turn around.
Your producer's over there making signs for us.
Oh, what a great pass by Vasika to Grant, but Vasika was pushed. And so I think that's on number 5, Caden Zenz. That's going to be her first. 2nd team foul for the Bulldogs, 1 for the Titans.
By the way, there's some good games out there tonight for high school basketball.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll report some of the good scores.
You bet.
Here's Grant dribbling in the corner, kicks it out on the wing and throws it away. That's the steal for McDermott. Oh, she pulls up, lets West go by. No good. Rebound, Grant. And now Grant dribbling around. She'll pass it up to Vasika. Here comes Vasika. She's going to pull up for a 3. Nope, she'll get on the wing.
Ooh,
Anna Bindi.
Nice take.
And a wild shot by her and rebounded by, hey, there she is, J.C. Babb for the Titans. The sophomore gets the rebound. Bounced off of West, and West didn't really know where it went. So good job by Babb. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Mara Grant, strong underneath. Her 12th point of the game to go with 4 rebounds. Katie Vasika, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block so far tonight in this early contest. And that was a great defensive play by Hayden West. And I think they're going to call the foul on Vasika because West just came down with all ball. It is West. 36-0 here, 6:09 to go until halftime. Nelson at the line for the Bulldogs, their leading scorer. And the Bulldogs are on the board Nelson makes the free throw.
Hey, are we talking to that lady that's running the scoreboard at halftime?
Clayberg and Weber back into the game for the Titans. Nelson, if she makes this, will go to the bench. Yeah, halftime. Brooke Paleshi, lane violation. And Nelson missed it anyways. Brooke Paleshi, for the third time now, has taken a T-Area 1-act play to state. For the second time, they got first place in regions, which is really hard. They go against a team that is really, really good at what they do. That's the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers, are really good at 1-act. And
they are.
Titans, second time in 3 years. It took first, third time in 3 years, going to state. So congratulations. We'll talk to her about that. There's Grant underneath. Gonna miss that one.
Ooh.
No good. Babb tries to chase down the rebound. And almost a steal. Here come the Bulldogs. McDermott brings it up the court. On the baseline was looking for Cambry Hunsley, but overthrown out of bounds. Another turnover. Go ahead. I know you want to talk about other games. Go ahead.
No, the team that Madison just played on Tuesday night, the Flandreau Flyers. They played Parker tonight and won 58-23 in a boys and girls doubleheader.
Vasika, 8-foot turnaround jump shot, one-handed shot is good. 8 points.
Because Flandreau is undefeated at 11-0 now.
10 points for Vasika. 38-1. Titans lead. This is Hunsley, left-hand dribble. Vasika on her, and Hunsley got away with the travel. That's okay. Top the key. Peter Ryan's Clayberg on her. Nice curl by McDermott. Kicks it out.
Get in there.
This is Zenz. No good. Ball is going to go off of the Titans. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Into the game is Caitlin Schoenberg. So that looks like Bulldogs have played about everybody. Reese Hammerquist back into the game for the Titans. Here comes Kinsley Gass into the game. Number 32 is Gass, a 5'9" sophomore.
You said her sister's name. Her sister's name is Kinsley. This is Natalie.
Oh, that's Natalie.
This is Natalie, by the way.
Because I talked to Kinsley 2 days ago.
Oh, all right.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Kinsley's an awesome kid.
Natalie, Nats Gass.
Her mom's
and 3
awesome,
seconds on
Kim.
the shot clock. I don't think Madison knows it. They do not. Shot clock violation, courtesy of Matt Brew Chevrolet in T, South Dakota. Always nice as a shot clock operator when you can hear it go off every once in a while. You reset it so many times during a game.
You do.
Number 33, Jaya Ingalls, 5'6", 8th grade guard into the game. Here comes Vasika bringing it up the floor to T logo. Left-hand dribble, crosses the 10-foot line. This is Natalie Gass. Corner, Clayberg.
I just was helping you out. I mean, don't want you to give misinformation out there.
Kicks it out to Weber, almost stolen to Vasika, and then Natalie Gass. She made a three-pointer in that Rapid City Central game.
She had a couple points in the JV game today.
Shot thrown up by Weber, no good. And Hammerquist knocks it out of bounds for the Titans, who still lead this one. 4 minutes, 30 seconds until Vasika comes off the court. West comes on, so 9 points for Weber, 12 for Grant, 10 for Vasika, 5 for Clayberg. 2 for West. Always like to see that. And Titans have done really good with that balanced effort.
Yep, balanced
Saw
scoring.
Hammerquist knock it away. I know Court Shoresman always raves about Hammerquist's defense. He really likes
He likes it,
on the defensive end. 15 seconds.
Yep.
And the drive, kind of out of control by Nelson. Lydia Nelson, the sophomore, steals by West. Gets it up the court to Gass. Gass turnaround.
There we go. Good
Nice
job, Natalie.
looking shot, Natalie Gass. Turn around the hoop and harm. For
See,
the
now-
sophomore.
Now, her sister plays volleyball. Her sister does not play basketball as a stat person for the basketball team.
Okay.
Just thought I'd throw that out there for you.
Couple sisters.
She has a couple sisters, yes. she
Free
does.
throw by Gass. Perfect off the back of the rim. 41-40.
Her older sister is dating
We took it.
Oh, you don't want me to go there? Okay, sorry.
Jaya Ingalls brings the ball up. West almost gets another steal. She doesn't. West
Oh,
got
there you go,
3
Nat.
steals already tonight. Now Gass gets the steal. Here comes Weber. Right-hand dribble, right side of the court. Pulls up.
Oh,
Shoots
geez.
the three.
Get away,
She's going
Maya.
to shoot it.
Oh.
Off the back of the rim, no good. Knocked out of bounds by number 3, Hayden West, fighting for the rebound. Hayden, you know, she's dating Thompson, of course.
Oh, with that,
We're
with
talking
that,
about
yeah.
dating.
Okay, well, no, Jenna Gass is. You want to go there? Carter Turek is on the boys basketball team over here.
What's the score?
It was 17-14 was the last I had.
Okay. In Aberdeen.
Up in Aberdeen, they'll get
Making
home
up
after midnight time. I'm not waiting back here for Coach Weber to get back on the bus tonight.
Steal by Reese Hammerquist, the junior. Titans. The gas, get pass to Weber. Looking for West. Almost gets stolen. West's going to drive. Left-handed dribble. Kicks it out. Clayberg, no hesitation. 3 off the front of the rim.
That's right.
No
Reese, good job.
Reese Hammerquist fighting for the ball. Jump ball going to stay with the Titans. New shot clock. 3 minutes on the game clock. Coach Shorsman still has the tie on. It's kind of an indication of how things are going tonight.
Right.
We've seen that tie come off
by
Shorzy
yep, we have.
early.
We have it. Not this year. I mean,
Not this year. Eliastis into the game. Deep 3. Clayberg in and out. No good. And rebound. Wow. Weber came out of there with it. Jump ball. Who's that one going to? That's going to Madison.
If I remember.
This guy is on his phone over here. Are you on TikTok?
No, I'm not on I'm not on TikTok. I'm seeing who we just played the Sioux Falls Christian. I'm seeing if they're playing Dakota Valley
Jaya
tonight.
Ingles bringing the ball up the court.
Just
checking
to
the
on
wing.
that one.
Lydia Nelson. We haven't seen Audrey Nelson in quite some time. That's surprising.
Well, she got
she's okay.
She hit her head down there.
Drive on the baseline. Schoenberg, no good. Foul on the Titans.
By the way, do you want an HBC connection tonight?
Foul on number 11 in the game we're calling here, Ellie Clayberg.
Well, no, that's Schoenberg. Her dad and I went to the same high school in the same class. Graduated in 1994. I'm just pointing out the irony of that name.
Just kind of gave away your age. A lot of people have wondered that.
I'm a young guy.
Schoenberg misses the first one. Back to the line. Nelson scored the only point for the Bulldogs. In and out. Schoenberg. Gas gets a rebound. Trips on the baseline. Travel.
Okay, that team that we played on Tuesday night, the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers, they're in a battle with Dakota Valley. Take a guess at what the score is. It's at halftime now.
I'm going to say Dakota Valley 30, Sioux Falls Christian 29.
They're close, but no, it's tied at 26 at half.
I was close.
You were. That was nice. I like it. Oh, here's a
three-pointer off the side of the backboard. Saved out of bounds. Nice save by Lydia Nelson. Saved it, though, to Clayberg. Oh, what a pass up the floor.
That was.
To West. To Gas. There's Clayberg outside. Three-pointer off the side of the rim. Rebound, Mara Grant. And kicks it back out to Clayberg. That rebound now by Grant. Just her 4th so far tonight. We've seen her have a lot of rebounds this year. Three-pointer, top of the key. Vasika for the Titans. Vasika's 13th point now. On the wing, here is Schoenberg. Flashing is Lydia Nelson, top of the key. This is John driving, picks up her dribble. Nowhere to go.
Nice
Knocked
shot,
away by Mara Grant. Foul call on Grant tonight. Telling you again, my friend.
Nice
the 13th foul on Mara Grant.
Hockey change.
The hockey change for the Bulldogs. Nelson and Zenz and Peter Ryans and Lurs. And there's one more. I believe that's Callie McDermott.
Okay.
Ball back in.
All right. Oh, here comes Anna Bendy.
Steal by Vasika.
Yes, that's all Vasika there.
And knocked away by Nelson, but still the steal by Vasika. She gets in the corner and quick as a whistle. Up drives. No call. And I'm just telling you, some of these are the calls that you get when the score is like this.
Yes.
You kind of want to help out the other team a little bit. There's Nelson, top of the key. That's going to go off the back. Nope. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound, Vasika. Her 4th rebound of the night to go along with 4 steals. 3 assists,
Natalie.
12 points. Gas, baseline jumper. Nothing but net.
That was pretty.
By Gas. Her 5th point. Good looking shot. Nice rotation. This is Nelson bringing it up. The older Nelson, Audrey, 6-foot senior, skips it over to Peter Ryans. Peter Ryans also a volleyball player, I do believe.
I think you're right.
There's a deep 3 by Nelson, no good. Rebound by Natalie Gas. And up to
not going to live that one down.
Skip pass over into the corner. This is Vasika. Dribbles around, nowhere to go.
Oh, go,
underneath.
There you go.
Mara
And
Grant.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't helping him out. Sorry.
Finish and if it's, I don't care what the score is, you still got to call it a foul if it's a foul. I think that's what Coach Shorsman was saying to the referee. I mean, she knocked her to the ground, but that's all right. This is Anna Bindi into the game for the Titans. Checks in for Gas. Season high, 5 points.
Nelson was on the ground again, slow to get up.
Yeah. 31 on the shot clock, 40 on the game clock. This is Nelson versus Varsity, D1 volleyball player versus D1 basketball player.
That was nice.
Deep three again, and it's
Ooh,
good.
they got it.
That's the second time Carly Lures has shot an NBA range three, and this one was nothing but net. And that was probably the last offensive possession Madison was going to get because the shot clock is off. 20 on the game clock, 46-4 on the scoreboard. Vasika gets a screen
There
by
we go.
West. That one's knocked down. They will call that one foul. So Vasika, 15 points. And I think the starters, I think they'll start the third quarter, maybe play halfway through. But going to be nice to see. You've got some girls on the bench down there that I don't think, there's a few that I don't think have played in a varsity game.
Yeah, I think, but yeah.
So we had the turnover, Titans 11.3 on the clock. We had the Madison will inbound. Lures will get it in. Nice looking. Peter Ryan's driving, knocked out of bounds by West. 7.9 now on the clock. And so this is, you know, I've seen a lot of, wide open layup. Almost a trouble. She just pushed her out of the way.
She did.
She pushed Grant out of the way with her elbows, and I can't believe that wasn't called. Almost a three-pointer by Vasika, 48-4. Wanted to say, I've seen a lot of these the other way for the T-area Titans.
Yes,
we
I
had a
have.
stretch where we were 7-106 for 6 years. We had 2.5 years we didn't win a game, and so. But as far as being on this side of it, I've never seen. This is the second worst halftime score I think I've seen here. The first one was the boys.
Yes.
So what we do here now is half-court shot. You pay by a ticket, and we got a drum performance we're going to have down here too with some garbage cans. And so you pay your money, and you get a chance to make a $500 cash half-court shot. I'm pretty sure this is legal. And then everyone at the end of the year, if you've got your name drawn, goes back in for a $20,000 half-court shot. We have seen someone make this before.
We have.
Here comes Brooke Pileshi. Brooke Pileshi from the T-Area 1 Act tells me not to ask her too many questions. I've been in your classroom a number of times, and you ask a lot of questions, so maybe it's only fair if I ask you tough questions.
For sure. I have to push everybody, right?
You do. Pretty amazing. So, third year in a row, I believe.
No.
Or three out of 4 years.
No, 2 out of 4. I would like to say 3 out of 4, but 2 out of 4.
You're going back to state.
Yes.
Now, I thought you went to state once at O'Gorman. Was that not when you were here?
That was not when I was here. Mary Beth Sutton brought a crew.
Right. That's right.
The year before I started doing the 1 Act, yep.
So you took the Titans to state in Rapid City. Where's state at this year?
This year we're going to Brandon Valley, which
a little
I
closer.
appreciate, yes.
Congratulations. It's just amazing what you've done. And the 1 Act isn't like a basketball team where you may get a return, players for 4 years and really build it. You're kind of working with whoever comes out, whatever you get every year. So how hard is that to mold those guys in the short time that you have?
Absolutely. So we graduated 6 seniors last year. And so ultimately, when it came time to pick our play for this year, I had no idea what I was going to have coming in. I knew a little bit about the freshmen, and I knew I had maybe 2-3 seniors coming back. And so I really, have to pick my plays based on who I know may or may not come back. And then ultimately, the kids have to want to commit to the practice and the time and commitment that it takes. So there are kids who didn't come out this year because of that commitment, and I appreciate their honesty with it. It's just, you never know. It's like rolling the dice every year.
Is it like basketball? Are you guys every night after school for a couple hours?
I don't do every night. We do about 3 nights a week for 2 hours. And in that 2 hours, on a good day, we can get through our play 3 or 4 times. on a night that we have just a lot of things we need to fix, finesse, we might just get through it once, and that's okay. But we really, when it comes to play and it comes to like short plays like a one act, I have to be really careful because the burnout, the kids stop believing the play, and then they just don't perform like they maybe did at Regions. So you have to be careful with that, which is weird. It's a weird conversation to have with people.
Yeah. What's your biggest worry, like right before showtime? What's your biggest worry?
You know, I don't have a lot of worries. I'm nervous, but, you know, at that point, I just have to set everything aside and know that these kids, they're going to do a great job. And as long as they're doing the best that they can and that we are having fun doing it, that's ultimately what I want to see. And, you know, lines get dropped. Things happen in the middle of a play. You can't fix those things, but it's how training the kids to handle those situations and how to move through those without anybody even knowing. And that's a hard, especially with our young crew we have this year.
Yeah. What was the play about?
So the play is called The Other Room. And this year, the play is about the lead character, Austin. Austin is autistic, and he has a lot of focus on aerospace engineering, the stars, astronomy, those types of things, math. And so the other room is, we have one room that's a classroom where you see Austin and Lily, who is the popular girl at school, interacting with each other and trying to create a relationship. But in the other room, you have Austin's brain. And what it's like for kids that have autism and the different things that they have going on at all times and how they react to those situations. So it's kind of like, I like to say this year, this play is a PSA. I think it's a great play that all of our staff should see, community members, student peers, because these are situations these kids go through every day, multiple times a day. And how to handle those situations. And our cast does a great job maneuvering through that. It's tough. Like, to be able to act out as someone's consciousness, that doesn't just happen.
Right.
And the kids have learned through it, and it's been an inspiration. It's been very powerful, and I've gotten really great feedback from it this year.
I heard that. So this is what I saw that the judges said. Expert level work was a quote. So powerful was another one. Beautiful character development from each person. And the last comment from a judge was, I want to watch it again. So that's, you've got to be really proud when you, because those judges are not, they're not messing around. They're judges. They're looking for something wrong.
Right, they're tough. And, you know, we always feel really positive as a director when the judges start to get very nitpicky about things. That's when I feel really good, because I'm like, then you guys did your job.
Yep.
And it's weird because our judges this year, one of them was, he only does musical theater. The second one only does set design. And the third one helps with plays at the Washington Pavilion. So they all have different areas of focus in theater.
Sure.
And it's just crazy to see the diverseness and what the comments they have.
Yeah.
Some like it, some don't, and they give you feedback, and it's great. And we got great feedback.
Yeah.
So I was thankful for that.
I said on the air, we go against in our region at Sioux Falls Christian every year, right?
Yeah.
And they are very, very good at what they do. So to beat them again, just to beat them says a lot about what you're doing. Can you tell me, I think you had 6 outstandings, is that true?
Yes.
Can
6.
I put you on the spot? Would you remember them?
Yes.
Okay.
So 6 of our 7 cast members got outstanding acting awards. Jackson Johannesson, who plays our lead Austin, he got 3 judges' votes. He's the only cast member in our group that got 3 votes.
Oh, wow, 3 out of 3?
Yep, and then we have Aviana Steen, who plays the popular girl Lily. We have Riley Clark, who plays Talbot, and we have Colt McDaniel, who plays Donovan, Braden Cambier, who plays Christian, and then Brody Miller, who played Nick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
6. And then how about, I always appreciate the people behind the scenes that do so much. They put in probably maybe more hours. Who did you have behind the scenes this year?
Absolutely. So we had 2 fabulous understudies this year, Ella Cambier and Kimberly Brockberg. And they stepped in and helped us on days that we didn't have a full cast because of illness, whatever, other activities. So they went behind the scenes for us. And then the credible part is I have 2 tech crew, Skylin Brosner and James Hintzman. And Shad, they worked with a light at an actual theater and sound for 30 minutes before we did our production, and they nailed it. Yep.
So you're obviously building something here. Do you think it's important when you're building this to get more kids to go out to show them that, hey, not only is this fun, but we're doing things like we're going to state. I know my own daughter got to experience that and got to go to Rapid City and made memories. And so does this help really building that one act department?
Absolutely. I have 3 freshmen this year, 4 freshmen, and 2 sophomores that are on the cast this year. And that was one of the things I have been saying from the beginning. I need to get them to state. They need to taste it.
Yeah.
They need to know what it feels like to win a region, because once they experience that one time, we're going to want to compete and we're going to want to go back every single year.
And you're setting the standard. So
yes.
Where's your husband tonight?
He's at USD women's basketball game down in Vermillion.
You got to get back down there.
Yes, I do.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Shad.
Thank you so much. Well, Brooke has to get back down there because she operates the clock. And we've got 30 seconds left. I kind of forgot that for a second. Her husband, Jerry Paleshi, he does the PA announcing here for basketball. For football, he teams up with Mr. Griffin over here, and they go out and run a great football live stream.
With Chad Berger.
With Chad Berger sometimes, and also other times, Jason's going to kill me.
Whiting.
Jason Whiting. And they do a great job out there. So, and then
he's the play-by-play guy for the USD women's basketball team, which are they're playing Denver tonight.
And Paleshi's, they live here in T, and so
they do.
Really locked in. Really, really cool, the one act. So congratulations to them, and that is just another thing to hang our head on. They should get a banner like all these other banners behind us.
They should. Right, starters are out there for the night.
Yep, starters are probably going to be there maybe most of the third quarter. Titans
there we
don't
go,
have a terribly
get in
deep
there.
bench.
Nice.
Three-pointer, Clayberg from the corner. She runs down the court smiling, her 8th point of the night.
That was great ball movement by in and out basketball and finding the open girl.
Yeah, the assist to Vasika.
I got some bad news from up north.
Okay.
We are down at halftime. We're going to start the third quarter. Eagles 27, the Titans 20. Our lowest output of the season so far.
We have, at times struggled to score. Three-pointer by Nelson. That one misses. Bounced out to Ellie Clayberg. Picks it up. That's a rebound. Gets it up to Vasika. Finds a streaking Grant just off her hands into the student section.
Yes.
Turnover Titans. Elapse tomorrow, I bet.
No.
51-4. Just a minute in.
Who's running laps?
It was running clock. I was kidding.
Was that Mara that's running laps? Or
trying to see if Aberdeen's playing tonight. Give an
girls?
update to their fans. Their boys are not playing.
What? The Aberdeen boys are playing us. The girls.
I mean Madison.
Oh, Madison boys. Oh.
It's a three-pointer good by Ella Peter Ryans.
I see what you're saying. I'm sorry.
That's the second field goal for the
I apologize.
Bulldogs. They haven't made a 2 yet.
There's 2 in a row.
Clayberg from the other side. And if Ellie Clayberg gets hot, look out. That's the third Titan now in double digits. Vasika 15, Grant 12, Clayberg 11. Peter Ryans and Lures each have 3 for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs, and here's a corner 3, just off the back of the rim, no good. If you watch the rebound by Weber, now there's West. She's driving, left-handed drive, drops it into Grant. Between 2 defenders.
Double team.
Hoop and harm. 14th point for Grant. If you watched the SDSU championship postgame, you saw 2 boys that have no strangers to T, a couple of brothers, the Yankee brothers, Jaden and Jackson, and they spoke about how proud they were to be from Madison, South Dakota a couple of times. I thought that was pretty neat. Swish goes to the free throw by Grant to get her to 15 points. Along with Vasika.
She made a free throw, so she was really excited about that.
Yeah. But, boy, you look in the gridiron, and we've talked before about Madison and T area. The talent's there for a few years.
Oh, man.
Fegan and the Yankees, and that might be good. It is. Three-pointer, good. Audrey Nelson.
Yeah, Madison, when they went on that football run, oh, man, look out.
And now Nelson is going to foul Vasika. And it was just so strange to me because they'd always been a basketball school. And then here comes Coach Max, forget his name, and all of a sudden they had a great run in football. But we had some great battles for a few years.
Yep.
Nelson's going to go to that's her 5th foul. That's why we didn't see her.
Oh, there we go. Wow, so she fouled out.
Just shortly after she makes a 3, she gets her 5th foul. Kind of a silly foul. And she's out of the game. It's 5:11 to go in the 3rd. That's probably the last thing that that with Grace Feig out with a broken collarbone, and also Ella Malone home with the flu. You didn't need to see Nelson go to the bench. Steal, Katie Vasika. That's her 5th steal of the night. Layup, basket good. 18th point. With 5 steals, 5 assists, 4 rebounds.
Student section wanted her to dunk that, you know. Well, AJ wouldn't really want her to do that, so, you know, just kind of lay it in.
There's the steal by West as she goes south and gets it to Vasika.
Oh, this is mine.
That's the call on the court was you can dribble as high as you want to dribble, as long, Les, as we see Reese Hammerquist come back into the game.
As you don't want to put it.
As long as your hand is on top of the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
Andrew Griffin, producer, saying they called her for a carry. Okay.
Yes.
But you can dribble as high as you can reach as long as your hand is on top of the ball.
By the way, when are we going to do my mid-season report card for the Titans?
Well, we got a good game here, Les.
I just was wondering
we can do 3-pointer. Oh, that looked good.
That did look good. Right on. Ellie got another rebound.
Lures rebound. Ellie Clayberg, brother watches on. Skip pass into the corner. This is West, light pink shoes.
Her sister's probably watching the YouTube.
The wing, the seeker, her sister watching over in Sioux Center. Third,
there it is.
3 for Clayberg. Nope, off the front of the rim.
Reese.
Rebound, Reese Hammerquist gets it out to Anna Bindi into the game. She dribbles, kicks into the corner. Vasika, hesitation, then a running shot, in and out, and out. And wow, Hammerquist.
There we go.
Got that rebound, somehow causes the jump ball.
Hockey change by the Madison Bulldogs. 2 seniors in for the T-Titans tonight, right now.
Lindsey King into the game for the Bulldogs.
One's coming out now, I think.
Ellie Ostis, Jaya Ingalls, Lindsey King.
Guess I got a fan club over here.
And Tanea John into the game. JC Babb into the game for the Titans. So it's Babb and Bindi and Hammerquist, Vasika and West.
Yep.
Dribbling top of the key. That is Ostis. Kicks it out. Almost a steal. Now it's kind of a takeaway by Anna Bindi. I don't know if that's a steal or more or a recovery. Gets it up to West. She'll dribble it around. Kick it back out to Babb. Here is Vasika driving.
Oh, nice look.
Great designed play
nice
for Vasika to find Hammerquist. And Hammerquist did a good job trying to finish it with her left hand, but it kissed off the front of the rim. Hammerquist, we don't see her shoot it very often. She's more of just a defender and doesn't need to look to score very often.
So what grade, you know, we're 1 game above the half of the way of the season already. What grade would you give our T-Titans for the season so far?
Oh, boy, the girls?
Yeah, the girls. We'll do boys later on.
Andrew is saying an A.
Okay.
Yeah, it's, you know, I'll go with that. I'll go with an A. You can't give an A plus. An A plus is
no. Come on,
and what I said to you,
we got 2 losses, so it's not really an A. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead. I'm not going to interrupt you anymore. Nope.
You asked me, and I said an A. It can't be an A plus because we're not perfect.
Well, no, you're right.
We haven't struggled at A minus. Here's what I wanted the other night in the Pentagon. Okay.
What's that?
And I told you this. We were sitting by each other.
I know you.
And with a few minutes to go, I said, I just want us to put this away.
I know.
You know, really clean, kind of like the boys.
But see, in that first overtime, we had the rebound. We just couldn't put it in.
20 seconds ago, you said you weren't going to interrupt.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yes. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Go finish. Go finish.
Andrew Griffin, teacher here at TRE, he says 92 is an A.
Okay, 90.
So 92%. So I think that's fair.
Okay. Go ahead. Finish.
I wanted us to close out against Sioux Falls Christian and just really close it out and really nice job by Grant to get the contact. She'll go back to the line. Her team leading 60-10, 90 seconds. We didn't close out, okay? No. And we did some things wrong. But I'll also say this, and this is from Coach Bindi I got this from, and he's exactly right. He said about everything that could have gone right for the Chargers went right, and that's true.
They did. Yep.
They hit 2 buzzer beaters.
Yep. They were playing well. They were
hit
9 in a row.
5 threes when they weren't hitting threes in that game. Hit 5 threes, 4 threes in a row. I remember looking to you going, are we only just up 3? We were just up 9.
Yep.
And they had their crowd behind them. Let's just say that. That's kind of an understatement. Very boisterous crowd. And so, but like you said, you hope the Titans learn from that. And, you know, we're going to maybe be in a close game, we hope, against O'Gorman. And so we've been in 2 close games we've lost this year. And losses in January, at the end of the day, don't matter. You know, you want to be there in March winning those games. And Grant called for the foul there. NBA 3-point range. That's 4 for her. Good job, Andrew Griffin. Well, they're just going to play her out because I don't think she's going to
play the 4th.
Be out there the 4th inning.
No. Well, she's making her free throws tonight. That's what counts.
There you go. Here are the Bulldogs looking to use. Nope. So they've made 3 3-pointers and 1 free throw. They haven't made a 2-point basket tonight.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
kind of crazy.
Grant's on the right side, tries to get it down. Steal by John for the Bulldogs.
Was that J.C. Babb posting up?
I think so.
Our smallest girl on the court?
And they're going to call Babb for the foul, number 4. Oh, Vasika is coming back in.
So is West.
Vasika and West. Grant's going to go to the bench. So is Hammerquist. A lot of threes. 13 goes to the bench. 23 comes in. 3 comes in. What'd you have for lunch today?
Chicken teriyaki. I said it, I pronounced it right. And then rice is what we get.
Vasika just knocks that pass away, and that's probably going to be the end of the 3rd quarter.
Which I want before this gets away, I got to give a shout out to somebody. Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, well, no, this is just to my sister, actually. To my sister. Okay. Lisa is her name, Lisa Kauk. She lives in that little city in Eureka, South Dakota, which is by Aberdeen. Okay, it's her birthday tomorrow.
Are they the Tornadoes up there?
No, they are. Because they combine.
Okay.
So they combined with the Thunder, North Central Thunder, is what they are.
That's right. I've seen that.
Yep. But my little nephew goes to 3rd grade now. He's a 3rd grader, and my little niece is not in school yet. But my sister is celebrating her birthday. I won't tell how old she is, but
come on.
I will not. But no, she's
just give us the first number.
No, I'm not going to give that either.
She's 37.
She's younger than me, yes, but
that's about everybody in the building tonight.
Well, yes, you're right, that is. But no, happy birthday to my sister.
Happy birthday,
who's
Lisa.
Having a birthday tomorrow, the 26th of January.
Happy birthday. When you say, don't you have to say, like when you say where she lives, don't you have to say Eureka?
Oh, Eureka! Oh, get excited like that, Eureka, South Dakota. Right.
Pretty amazing. Coach Underbrunner here for Madison. 38 years teaching.
I know.
And 26 years with this. And I recognized her right away because she's like I've always known her to be with the team, and now she's finally head coach.
Yep. Do you know what she teaches in Madison?
Something really smart, like biology.
Yes, biology. Like senior biology, senior anatomy, and psychology.
Wow.
And a dual credit at. Class for South Dakota State University, bio.
Pretty darn smart.
Yes.
Vasika with the steal, Gass with the recovery. Gass will bring it up the court. Right-hand dribble, left side of the court, up to Vasika in the corner. 7:30 to go. Great pass by Vasika, and then a better pass by West. 3-pointer by Gass, looked good.
And a
rebound. Bendy, and the basket is good.
So, no, our Titan girls, do you know how many games they have left after tonight?
Well, we played 20 regular season.
Yep.
3-pointer again. This time by Hunsley. So again, the Bulldogs haven't made a 2-pointer yet tonight. We have 7 minutes for that to happen. West into the corner. This is just into the game for the Titans. Number 12, Kaya Haynes, volleyball player and a junior.
Yes. She had a good JV game today.
Yeah, she's looked good. Bendy, too easy for her, gets the step through. 4th point in a row for the sophomore.
No, and for the rest of the schedule, the girls have 4 home and 4 away.
Steal by Haynes just into the game.
I thought she was going to go to make a layup.
She can shoot. She's got a nice-looking jump shot.
She does.
You see Bendy into the game. She had 5 steals in the Jefferson game against number 2 double-A team.
Yes.
So, Gass, nice run through.
My thing with
foul on the ground. Gass is impressing me on offense here.
Well, my thing with Anna Bendy in that Jefferson game was she played great defense, help side defense.
Yep.
And she helped with Mara when they had to guard Dunn on the inside and played really well. That defensively, I thought
she did.
Anna
And she was out
really
there
well.
in crunch time, and that
Yes.
tells you how good she played.
Yes.
And she got none of those skills from her father. I'm just telling everybody that.
Oh, come on now.
So Grant, Gass,
Well, he'll actually agree with you.
and Clayberg and Weber into the game. And Weber, 9 points. She had them all in that explosive first quarter that probably set some type of record.
That's got to be.
Grant left hand off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound. Carly Lures. She's going to bring it up the court. She's got a deep three to her credit tonight. Orange shoes. Puts a nice move on Grant. Drops it down low and wide open is Hunsley, and she'll score her 5th point in a row. So 65-15, 50-point lead, 5:25 to play. Les, I'm happy to report, has new tires on his car.
I do, yeah.
Traveled by Haynes. We had quite the stretch there, my friend. We had the bad tires, and then we had the bad battery, and so
we did. My car is working great right now.
I thought you were maybe giving me a nickname like AAA or something.
My car is working great. I like to drive my own self to school now, so it's great. I got
big boy.
I am a big boy now. I got good news now from up north.
Yes, bring us good news.
The Titans 37, the Eagles 36 after the third quarter.
Gracious.
We went on a scoring binge
and
right
why
there.
is that? And here's why.
Why is
Coach
that?
Weber is phenomenal.
He is.
And he goes in the locker room and makes adjustments. And I'm telling you, that Sioux Falls Christian team, they played the other night, the boys.
That was
looks
fun.
Scary, and they look like they could go on a dominant run for the next few years with the young players they have. We were right there toe-to-toe with them.
We
and
were.
That's credit to Coach Weber.
Well, speaking
Phenomenal
of that
coach.
Sioux Falls Christian team, maybe they haven't started yet because that boys team plays the Dakota Valley team that won 62 in a row before their streak ended. So, yes, hang on.
I want to see that one. Is that one tonight?
Yes, that one is
I'm
tonight.
going to go home and watch that.
Yes.
Lydia Nelson in for the Bulldogs. J.C. Babb, back in for the Titans, the cross-country standout. Babb has 2 rebounds tonight in this game.
Okay, the boys hasn't started yet because do you want to know the girls' score?
Sure.
Well, what's your prediction with that?
Well, bounces around with a great tip-out by Kaya Haynes.
I got up.
And then she fouls.
Hey, what do you think the score is on that? It's not tied anymore. They're in the 4th quarter with 4 minutes left.
Fouls,
what do you think?
Slurs. I think the cream rises to the top. I think Chargers are probably up 53 to 45.
Wow, you are. Are you sure you didn't look at my phone?
I can't see that.
It was 51-45 Chargers are up. Man, you are like, wow, that was pretty impressive.
So Bendy, and now into the game, number 1, Ava Oplin, for the first time, 5'3" sophomore. So
she played volleyball for me, but I've already mentioned that on the volleyball podcast before.
We've got 3 more at the end of the bench: Slikhouse, Benning, and Umbright that could get into this game. And I don't remember them being on varsity before. Did they just get called up for?
I don't know. Tatum, which I spelled her name right now. Tatum Slikhouse is
drive and kick out by Oplin. 3-pointer by Clayberg. No good. Strong rebound.
Which, by the way,
don't mess with Lydia Nelson.
You gave me a hard time for. I gave her mother, Mrs. Slikhouse, a happy birthday, and
that was not your best moment.
I mean, I know.
Nice looking 3-pointer there. Missed everything.
There we go.
Oh, good rebound. Babb, her 3rd rebound of the night. And you spelled Tatum's name wrong. You spelled it T-A-T-U-M.
Tatum.
Oh, nice looking running shot by Clayberg, her 15th.
And she's coming in the game right now. Tatum
Slikhouse, number 20, 5'6".
You gonna spell her name right?
Sophomore, T-A-T-Y-M.
Yes. Yep.
She is the youngest in the family.
She is the youngest in the family.
Both played football.
Yeah. Wrestled.
One was a state champion wrestler. Another one was a state champion footballer.
Yep.
Remember the breakout run her brother had early in that game, I believe, against Del Rapids in the Dome, and he was gone. His steal by Natalie Gass.
It's not Jenna?
To Oplin.
Are you sure it's not Jenna?
It's not Jenna. Here's Anna Bindi, top of the key, 4 points for her. Kicks it out to Slikhouse. Top of the key to Gass. Bab now drives, kicks it
Oh,
out.
Anna wants it.
That might be good.
Oh, that looked good.
Looked online, no good. Rebound by John and steal by Bab. Boy, Bab's been active out there tonight.
Hey, our game might get over within an hour.
It might. Here's Slakehouse. Now fakes right, drives left.
There you go,
Here
Anna.
goes Bindi. She scored that way one
Yes.
other time. Basket good. 6 points for Bindi as Katie Vastica rises to her feet, claps for her friend. Number 14, this is Bree Umbright, 6'2", sophomore. Number 22, Presley Benning, 5'7", sophomore. And number 25, that is my good friend Sienna Mork, 5'6", junior. Father Tony watching in the stands.
Yes, he is.
Wonderful young man, younger than me.
Nice
And
to
that
see.
foul was on Sienna Mork.
Nice to see that Benning got into the game too.
Yep.
Coached her little sister, Piper.
Yep. Here come the Bulldogs. 90 seconds in this one. That's flown by.
It has flown by.
We think, what's her name again that came up here? Oh, that's
You mean that Brooke Paleski?
Brooke Paleski.
That Brooke Paleski girl?
She is so excited when she won. When she took them to state the first time, she said it was her dream to come here and take a team to state.
Yes.
You know what sport she used to coach?
I do.
Oh,
My goodness, I do.
Oh, boy.
Oh man, I don't remember now.
She used to coach volleyball,
Oh,
varsity
yes, that's right.
volleyball. You know for who?
For the Lennox Orioles.
The Canton Seahawks.
Oh. But she was at
Hey, basket good.
She was at Lennox too. I thought
Free
she
throw
coached
good.
at Lennox for a while.
Schauenberg. Les
Schoenberg, but
used to have lunch with her dad in Hills, Minnesota.
Yep,
and
that's
some days
right.
at the pit stop.
That's right.
There is underneath Presley Benning. She's like, I'm not having any of this. Get this ball out of here. Umbright in the corner. She's looking for the ball. She'll get it with her orange
There we
shoes. Slakehouse dribbles
Come
it
on.
around.
Oh, come
taken
on.
away.
Tatum.
Schauenberg. Les's HBC connection.
That's right. My HBC connection tonight. Mark
69,
Schoenberg.
18. Is that the 2-pointer? Nope, that's going to be short.
Ooh, there
No
we go.
good.
Tatum,
Rebound.
nice.
Slakehouse. She almost throws it
See,
away.
I know.
Boy,
it
oh
just-
boy.
ooh. It's
And
kind of close
now
quarters.
The Bulldogs just retreat back up the court. This one might be over. 69-18 for the Bulldogs. And
Big.
Umbright down
Oh.
low, 10 seconds to go.
Mork didn't wanna
she's
shoot
not
it.
gonna shoot it.
Nope.
Good job. They don't need to shoot it. That's going to be your final here. We will hear from Coach Shoresman.
We what?
69 points. That's not even the most this team has scored this
Nuh-uh,
year.
no.
They've scored 73.
Yep.
They've scored 77. They've scored 75, 68, 67, and now 69. And so we will get Coach Shoresman up here in this very quick varsity game, about as quick as you'll ever see.
They're next at O'Gorman on Tuesday night.
69-18. And you'll see the girls do their new tradition. They
Yep,
run
go over
around
to
the court
Go by the student section.
and then go to the student section that has really shrunk tonight
Yep, they did.
and sing the fight song. New tradition. I think this is the
I
third
like
time they
that,
have done this. I do too. And Coach Shoresman kind of explained it as we're kind of giving back to the people that have come out and support us. We
Yep.
want them to know that we recognize them, the fans in the student section alike. One thing I did notice, 21 turnovers in the first half for Madison. That's going to go down as just 3 turnovers for the Titans. The Christian and T area game in the Pentagon, both teams barely turned the ball over in that one.
Looks like Coach Shoresman is going to the locker
Really
room.
impressive. Well, last time he did this, he went to the locker room.
He came out
There is
quick.
pizza behind the bench.
Yeah, no, Mrs. Weber already brought it over there. She didn't say that it was for you.
And
It was
does
for
she
the
know-
team. No, it was for the
I'll
team.
tell you what I had for lunch.
What did you have?
Tater
for
tot hot dish.
lunch? Ooh, that's pretty
So
good.
my wife, she's
There
on a
you go.
plane to Florida right now with one of my sons, and she said she's going to make me something to eat before she left, and she made me tater tot hot
There
dish
you go.
and homemade bread, Les.
Ooh, that's good. So the team that we played Tuesday night at the Pentagon, that Sioux Falls Christian Charter team, they moved to 12-1, right? Or
Okay.
they were 12-1, I think, or 11-1. They beat Dakota Valley tonight, 62-53.
Okay, yep. Not surprised. That's about what I would have picked.
Yep, no. The number 2 team leads at halftime, Wagner, 40-9 over Scotland.
And who do you see now that? Go ahead.
Parkston. Well, this is a big game too for us later on. This is going to help us out tonight. Parkston Pheasants, right? Parkston, no.
Parkston Trojans.
Trojans, that's right.
Parker Pheasants.
That's right, Parker Pheasants. Parkston Trojans.
If I had a team, they'd be called the Peasants.
Okay, 47. The Lennox Bulldogs. I'm sorry, the Lennox Madison Bulldogs. The Lennox Orioles, 42. So Parkston beat Lennox tonight, which will help us out.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm
not sold on Lennox keeping this going. I think I'm kind of surprised. And like I said, I'm surprised at Dakota Valley how well their girls have played this year.
Okay.
And their boys did. We get stats here.
Look at that.
So 21 turnovers we said in the first half for Madison, just 8 in the second half. So 29 on the year. Titans only turned it 8 times tonight. And usually, well, this was the same with Madison. Usually when they did turn it over, it was just sloppiness. Individually for the Bulldogs, who shot 5 of 28 from the field, 4 of 17 from the free throw line. Their leading scorer tonight was a couple girls. Cambry Hunsley off the bench, and also Carly Lures. They each had 5. 4 points for Audrey Nelson, 3 for Peter Ryans. And yeah, they did. Oh, they did. They said they hit I don't remember this, but they said they did hit a 2-pointer.
Oh, okay. Here comes Adam.
Okay. Coach Shoresman, hello, sir. 76 wins and counting for you on your way to 100.
Is that where I'm at?
You are.
All right.
Quite the first quarter and first half. I don't think I've seen that. The only thing I can remember that was close, the boys one time led Dual 44-2 at halftime. Wow. But you guys obviously wanted to come out and just get that bad taste of Tuesday night out of your mouth.
Yeah, absolutely. We had to have a film session where we really just broke down some of the things, especially late in that Sioux Falls Christian game. And that's not always easy to see the stuff that you were doing and like you could have done and that sort of stuff. But we were hoping that we would come out here tonight and not just continue some of those things that we were doing, those habits that we were doing. So, it was probably one of those things where games like these are tough just because, trying to get them, it's easy to kind of loaf it maybe sometimes against competition that isn't always as elite. So then trying to get the mindset.
Right.
Hey, it doesn't matter who we're playing.
Right.
We have to do the little things and the fundamentals. We started to go away from some of the fundamentals in a pressure-packed game. I really thought that, nothing against Sioux Falls Christian, but having that lead late in the game, there's a lot of things that you think about afterwards. Sure. And I know the girls beat themselves up. I beat myself up, but we talked about it. I sent a tweet out. The sun's going to shine tomorrow. Right. We move forward. Things like this, if they do happen, you got to adjust and go through it. And we talk a lot about life lessons too. That's a big thing. Basketball, we're out here. It's a game.
Yep.
But it teaches you so many things.
Yeah. And Coach Bindi talked about this, and he's spot on. I talked to him just a little bit before the game about the Sioux Falls Christian game, and he said the same thing. Don't take anything away from them, but everything that probably could have gone right for them went right for them. They hit 5 threes, 4 in a row when they hadn't really been hitting them all game, and also when you're down 9 like they were, you're kind of playing with house money. You can be a little bit more reckless, and sometimes it pays off, and that's the time it did pay off.
Yeah, and we talked. That's a great team. Obviously we had the upper hand there late and everything, and that's something too. We want to work the clock, but at the same time, how do we do that without really messing up our mojo a little bit too? And I thought, quite honestly, we played a great game. Yeah. And then that last 2 minutes, we really, and even into overtime and second overtime, I felt like we just kind of lost that confidence.
Yep.
When we have that confidence, like I said, we have the ability, we have the positions on our team. We have a really good group, and we had talked, and that was on me too, because nothing against our girls, but I should have had them better prepared for those late little pushes. That what happens when you're up big and teams start to come back. Doubt starts to come into your mind, and you just got to eliminate that.
And that's a good point. Something changed in the second half. I was sitting so close to the court, I was able to see faces, when they did go on some of those runs. And we had girls came off, I'm just going to say it, they kind of looked shell-shocked. And so, and if you can bottle how to act, the whole game, even when it's a hard time and you can be a millionaire. But yeah, and losses in January, you don't want to lose that game in March. It's okay to lose that in January and learn from it. And so,
hey, and maybe that's a sign too. We looked at a lot of people had told me, man, it felt like a lot like we were on the end of it this time, but it felt like a lot like that Vermilion game in the regions.
Yeah.
And I bet Vermilion would tell you they wish they would have had that game in January and lost it in January than in that region game. So I always hate the saying, a good loss, because now you can learn from it. But at the same time, we're not out here to do that. We're out here to compete our tails off, to teach these life lessons about, hey, be ready to go each and every time, and consistency. If you can do that throughout your life, man, you're going to have a heck of a life. If you can just be consistent in the things that you do, because the habits that you create make you the person who you are.
Yeah. I talked to two of the referees afterwards by text and of that Sioux Falls Christian game, and they had a blast. They said, that's what we hope for when we get a game. Because I talked to them about how it was crazy in there, and it was loud, and you both had throwback uniforms. And so tonight, 9 points in the first quarter for Maya Weber. And then a couple other players. Obviously Vasika Grant did well. 18 for Vasika, 15 for Clayburg, 16 for Grant. It's kind of what we've seen. Natalie Gass came in and did some good things off the bench. And I thought J.C. Babb was a little pest out there tonight. But what do you take away from such a 51-point victory?
Yeah, we really preached, and we kind of had that quick turnaround. It's one practice. But like I said, we sat down, watched some film, and then we really preached intentional, and what does that mean? Intentional movements. We saw that what our offense was doing before to start the season looked really, really good. Mm-hmm. And I don't care, regardless of the competition, the intentional movements should never change. Like that's purposeful movements. If you're going to cut, don't just jog through the lane. You got to sprint really hard.
Yep.
And we saw that tonight. I thought Natalie Gass did a great job. There was a couple times where one of them for sure, Anna Bindi scored from the top of the key driving because after Natalie passed it, she sprinted super hard through the lane. It drove her girl out, and it opened up that lane for and little things like that.
Yeah.
And I thought we were doing those little things all throughout the game. And it was a good team effort tonight. I thought our help side was the best it's been all year.
Nice.
And again, that doesn't matter about level of competition. That's, hey, if you're in help side, then get outside the lane. You need to have at least 2 feet outside the lane to affect their layups or affect their little jump shots. So, I thought that, we did those little things tonight. Because you can do that in good competition. And if you start to develop those habits each and every night, then that's what it becomes, is who you are.
Yep. Well, this is Madison's third game in 4 days. They had a game Monday, Tuesday, and then today. And then they had to play Flandreau. So they deserve a break. You guys have O'Gorman next. Big game, number 1 team in AA that looks really, really good. Give us a quick preview of that, if you would.
Yeah. Talking to some people throughout the offseason, they're like, well, OG will be good. They're not going to be as great, but nobody's even coming close to them.
They look phenomenal.
And that's the thing. We don't want our girls to get into that mindset. We're in the mindset of, hey, this is going to be a team that if we have the ability, we need to make sure that we execute on our ability. And if we do that, we're going to be right there with them. But it can't be anything where, we're scared to bring the ball up the court or anything like that, because they bring pressure. And quite honestly, Sioux Falls Christian brought pressure too, and we handled it.
Yep.
We handled it for about 3 3/4 of the game. So that Molly Abdouche is probably one of the fastest girls we'll see on the court. It'll be probably a good matchup between her and Katie.
Yep.
But it's going to be not only that, we know what to expect out of those two. It's going to be, a good matchup between Mara Grant and the Akoi girl.
Akoi, yep.
I think that'll be good, and it's going to be how the rest of the girls respond to, and because we got girls that have abilities. Maya Weber, Hayden West, Ellie Clayburg, they all have great basketball abilities. It's that confidence into those big games, and if we can establish that for 4 quarters, we're going to hold our head up, because that's all we can do. And like I said, OG's a great team, and that's why you play these games. It's because you want to see that good competition, and I really think that'll help us down the line.
I think so too. 10-2 You are now on the year. That matches your best start ever. Do you know what year that was? That was your second year here.
Oh, my second year.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know that we were
17-6.
Okay.
We lost to Red Cloud in the Sodak 16.
That's right.
So
That's right.
10-2, Matt.
Yeah.
And then you guys, your third loss of the year, 45-44 in the clash to the Hamlin Chargers.
Hamlin Chargers. That's right. That's right. The clash.
So,
And, you know, seed point wise, we'll see what happens. You know, the Adam Quayle rules in this year where we don't get the extra points for AA teams. And, you know, it puts us at a, you know, we already lost to one AA school. And, you know, the seed point wise, it you know, probably in our region right now, or even the DAC 12, since that clash is coming up, we're sitting like 4th.
Yeah.
Maybe even 5th because we'll lose points because of the Madison record. And
there's so many teams that don't play a single AA. Yeah. You're playing a bunch of them. You're playing good ones and ranked ones.
Well, and I even say, like, even the teams with the not great records, like the Brookings and the Watertowns and Brandon too. Yeah, you know, but those are good basketball teams. If they were in A, you know, they're competing.
Absolutely.
You know, so. Yeah.
Titans do lose the boys 58-43 on the road. They had cold first half, a hot third quarter, and then must have had a cold fourth quarter. So
hey, tell you what, though, I think Weber's going to get that ship righted, and he does a good job with those guys.
Absolutely. They looked good the other night in the Pentagon. Well, get on home, sir. Congratulations, 10-2.
All right.
76
well, thank
win.
you.
Thank you.
All right. See ya.
See you, buddy. All right. That's about it. Les Schroeder, do you have anything else you want to say? I'm all talked out tonight. It's early. We're going to get Griffin out of here and get him home. He's got 2 young kiddos at home.
Yeah, no, I didn't really have anything to say. I just was excited that we righted the ship now tonight, and now we play the #1 team in the state.
It's going to be fun, and Coach Shoresman touched on it, and it's kind of, we're just going to go compete, and it's not, there's no embarrassment. You know, you lose, you're embarrassed, or being afraid of them. Just go play and see what happens. Well, thank you, Andrew Griffin, for everything. You got the new video board here, and I think this is what you did this. You put the game up there, or we're watching the boys' game on the big screen here on the video board. Pretty cool, but they did it down there. Very cool. Thank you, Andrew Griffin, for all you do, and he's got to get to school tomorrow. So do you, Les. So for Les Schroeder,
yes,
Adam Shoresman, my name is Shad Hockey. If you joined us and you're still with us, thank you for joining us. Bye for now.